Hey everyone, it's another great round of phone battles here. I got the best phone from Apple, the iPhone 7 Plus, and the best phone from Huawei, the Huawei P10 Plus. So let's go ahead and power both these phones on at the same time. So both of these phones, top of the line specs. On the Huawei, you have the Huawei custom chipset, 960 CPU, and 6GB of RAM. On the iPhone, you have the A10 chipset and 3GB of RAM. And you see here iPhone first one to boot up. I believe it's the fastest phone on the market for boot up. And now the Huawei up as well. Alright everyone, so let's take a very quick look at the design of the phones. So both phones have 5.5 inch screens. High resolution on the Huawei, you have 540 pixels per inch, 401 on the 7 Plus. You also notice that despite the screens being the same size, Huawei is a little bit more compact. So smaller bezels both on the sides and the top and bottom. So yeah, the Huawei definitely feels a little bit easier to hold. Front facing camera on the 7 Plus is 7 megapixels. On the Huawei it's 8. And both phones do have home buttons right here. Also doubles as fingerprint scanner. Look at the bottom. So on the Huawei you have USB-C, on the iPhone you have Lightning. And also on the Huawei you do have headphone jack, on iPhone you don't. Speakers as well. Look at the side. Look at the top. And the other side. And in the back, so gold for both. Really nice design, as well. And both these phones do have dual rear-facing cameras. So on the iPhone you have two, 12 megapixels. On the Huawei you have two as well, 20 and 12. And they're a little bit different. So on the iPhone, one of them is used to zoom in. On the Huawei, one of them is used for wide angle. Alright everyone, so let's get started. And as you see, everything is closed out on both phones. Alright, so first up we got a game, we got Temple Run 2. Also, both phones are on maximum brightness. Now, I do expect the iPhone 7 Plus to win this game. And yeah, no surprise there, the iPhone 7 Plus always wins in the game department. At least for loading them up. Alright, next up we got CNN. And we got the P10 Plus here. iFunny. And the iPhone 7 Plus there. YouTube. P10 Plus. Calculator and clock, these ones should be very similar. Alright, eBay next. Alright, that was pretty close. I think that was the iPhone though. S40. And this is pretty surprising. So it looked like the Huawei won that one. Very, very rare for an Android phone to beat iPhone for voting up a game. Alright, next up we got photos. Actually, I still have to log in there. I was in these Google Photos for both, but so yeah, a little bit different photo apps using the default ones on both. But yeah, I still have to log in my Google on that one. Alright, ESPN next. Alright, so these are, the apps are a little bit different on Android and iPhone. So obviously the Huawei looks like it won this one, but I'm actually not sure if, yeah, it looks like there's probably still more to vote up here on iPhone, but regardless, they are voting different things. And next up, settings. Antutu. So I know some people say that Antutu is more optimized for iPhone, but you do have an extremely high score here, 185,000, and on the Huawei, 151,000. Alright, next up, let's do Chrome. Alright, so just wanted to create a web browsing history on both. Let's go to IGN.com first. Alright, so it looks like this pretty easily there for the Huawei. Let's go to Nintendo. Alright, so again, pretty easily there for the Huawei. Let's go to Zelda.com next. Zelda.com. Again, pretty easily here for the Huawei. Extremely fast web browser. And last, let's go to Yahoo. Yahoo.com. Alright, so once again, pretty clear sweep there for the Huawei. Alright guys, so next up, let's do fingerprint scanner. Actually, we'll do camera speed and then fingerprint scanner. So I will have an actual comparison on my channel, but in terms of just speed, take a quick look. And you guys see live photos should be, yeah, it's off now. Alright, so just testing out the speed. I think pretty close. I mean, sometimes it looks like it's a Huawei, sometimes it looks like it's an iPhone, but overall, pretty close. Alright, next up, fingerprint scanner. So again, both fingerprint scanners are located right here on the home button. In my opinion, definitely the best location. And yeah, the Huawei fingerprint scanner is really incredible. You guys see that voting animation on the 7 Plus. So pretty obviously going for the Huawei there. And this to show you guys, it is actually, you know, not just pressing it. If I use a different finger, it's not going to work. So yeah, crazy fast fingerprint scanner. And both the fingerprint scanners on these phones, very reliable. Pretty rare for it not to work. Alright, and last, let's do multitasking. But before that, we'll do a very quick spec rundown. So again, both 5.5 inch screens, high resolution on the Huawei, 540 pixels per inch, 401 on the 7 Plus. Rear facing camera, you have dual on both, 20 megapixels and 12 on the Huawei, 12 on the 7 Plus. Front facing camera on the 7 Plus is 7 megapixels. On the Huawei, it's 8. So in terms of internal storage on the iPhone 7 Plus, you get either 32, 128, or 256 gigabytes. No micro SD card support. For the Huawei, either 64, 128, and 128, and you do have micro SD card support. Larger battery on the Huawei's 3750 versus 2900 on 7 Plus. You got the Huawei 960 CPU and 6 GB of RAM. And on the iPhone, you got the A10 chipset and 3 GB of RAM. Now on the 7 Plus, you do have waterproofing. On the Huawei, you don't. Of course, both fingerprint scans right here. On the Huawei, you have USB-C. On the 7 Plus, you have Lightning port. And then on the 7 Plus, no headphone jack. Alright guys, so let's do some multitasking. And as I usually mention, it's very hard to actually see the iPhone multitasking because the first, they'll originally just show you a picture. So it's hard to tell if it's actually loading up the app. But nonetheless, let's get started with Temple Run 2. So if you guys saw there on the 7 Plus, it was at first looked like it was paused. Both these phones, the fingerprint scanner, the home button is 3 different things. I mean, it has 3 different interactions for it. So recent apps, home, and back. Alright, so that one pretty clear with the iPhone 7 Plus. Yeah, I'm still getting used to the fingerprint scanner here on the Huawei. Home button. iFunny. So yeah, clearly the iPhone there. Now guys, I gotta say, I think the Huawei overall is an extremely fast phone, but the multitasking is definitely not as strong as suit, which is a bit surprising because, it has 6 gigabytes of RAM. So yeah, iPhone there. All right. Let's do just a couple more and I'll give my final thoughts. eBay. Let's do Antutu and then we'll do one final one. Or sorry, not Antutu, Ashport 8. So yeah, you see here on the Huawei, you are restarting the game. So yeah, not that impressed with the Huawei multitasking, but everything else is definitely top notch, definitely top of the line. All right, and we'll do one final one. Let's just do Chrome. All right, guys. So I think overall both phones are clearly winners in some of the categories. For example, for the iPhone 7 Plus, definitely wanted to boot up. I think it won multitasking as well. And for the Huawei, definitely wanted multitasking. Easily won the fingerprint scanner as well. So I think both phones definitely advantages and clearly better in some regards. So yeah, guys, I think it's pretty clear that Huawei is trying to emulate Apple. Everything from the design to the performance of the phone. And have to say, I think they're doing a pretty good job of that. Now, I know some people will be upset that, it's pretty obvious just looking at the phones, looking at the designs, that Huawei is definitely taking some cues from Apple here. But regardless, we'll say Huawei is doing a better job than Apple in some respects. For example, the design. And obviously, they made an extremely fast phone here. So, yeah, guys, I think that both these phones are excellent. Can't go wrong either way. Really, it comes down to, do you like iOS, do you like Android? Because neither of these phones disappoint you. Alright guys, so thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more. Check out the channel. Do a lot more videos for both these phones. And thanks again for watching.